Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And, Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bailey into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit hard to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Jung Ho Kang set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Running now is McCutchen. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Bailey with a look at first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. We'll try and do that again here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Josso ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, third
Eugenio Suarez will dig in, and with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than he is out on the road. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Joey Votto will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds turned away first time through. Will go on. Jung Ho Gong makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Jung Ho Gong.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Votto in foul ground. Bailey sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Grounded to third. Suarez scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Josh Harrison will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Hit to short. Cozart has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
John Jaso will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Devin Mesoraco will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Jay Bruce steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a hit. Brandon Phillips will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Scott Schebler will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-2.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Very economical.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. We'll move to Jordy Mercer will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bailey gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Batting 8.
Ed Easley will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Hyunjin Ryu comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
That's by him for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Starling Marte will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bouncer down the line. Only chance is a bare hand. Not in time.
And almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Yeah, and what a great effort there to reach base safely. You can see him dive headfirst into first base. And now, let me offer you a little bit of advice. If you've got any dirt that you want to shake off, just wait until the end of the inning to go into the dugout and do it. Trust me on this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Zach Cozart will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Homer Bailey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1. Stepping in, Jung-Ho Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bailey's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Votto comes up with it, and Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Up next for the Pirates.
And this is just a great job of protecting him. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Here's John Jaso now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Eugenio Suarez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
0-1's the count.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4. Jordy Mercer heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Ed Easley. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Well, that's a base hit he desperately needed. He's seen that batting average fall under the Mendoza line, so he's in danger of losing playing time if he doesn't get his act together.
Bailey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hyunjin Ryu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Bailey with a look at first. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play. Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. Jay Bruce will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting,
Boy, right there, with the
fielder,
runner moving on that
Scott
play, you didn't even
Schebler.
think they were going to try to get it out at second base. But somehow, they still managed to turn over the double play.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. On the ground to third. Gung's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Kang will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Josh Harrison will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied. Homer Bailey gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Pitcher, Homer Bailey.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And the count will be full. Ryu looks in. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball. John Jaso will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Jordy Mercer will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Now batting,
Ed Easley digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And that's in there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Schebler has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
now batting, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rico Noel will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Devin Mesoraco will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Jason Rogers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and reined in 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Brandon Phillips will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Gone! A solo home run for Brandon Phillips, giving him an even .200 career. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. And that's a special home run, guys. Brandon Phillips continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And 200 home runs is a feat that many players aren't even going to approach, let alone achieve. I know I didn't come anywhere close, but by now he's established himself as something of a decent power threat. And you can be sure pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into that batter's box. He has definitely earned a little respect.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Starling Marte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Gregory Polanco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Jumbo Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping him close.
And there he goes towards second. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
now batting.
So striding in, Jung Ho Kang, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mesoraco is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Cincinnati bull. Zach Cozart will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. 1 out. Jose Peraza will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Billy Hamilton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. J.J. Hoover is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Josh Harrison is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Mesoraco is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Jason Rogers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Jordy Mercer is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of